pretty good. Alright, here we are. Bob and I, Shaggy, are going to do some Landjägers and...
Venison Landjägers.
Venison Landjägers and chorizo.
We got 18 pounds of chorizo and we got 12 pounds of Landjägers to go.
So
this is going to take us a while.
Total poundage would be...
Oh, it has to be
18 and 12 would be 30.
30, okay.
Yeah,
I
so,
had one beer, okay.
So we're going to crack a beer, we're going to grind some meat. We've already done the mixes of the spices. This is our second doing of the Landjägers. I believe we did a prior video earlier on Landjägers. So what's going to happen is we're going to mix them up. And I'm going to smoke some. Bob's going to take a lot of the stuff home and do it in his smoker. So we're going to have some smoked cheese, some Landjägers, and chorizo coming up. Alright, see you soon. Alright, we're setting up Landjäger 2, man. It's our second attempt. The first one turned out really well. I'm not sure what we're going to do different. It's Bob and I here. So we're looking at, what, 8 pounds of venison?
8 pounds of venison.
How much, what's our ratio? What are we going to mix?
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
2 venison, 1 pork fat.
So we're going to go 2 to 1 this time. We have a new grinder you'll see in a bit. And there's the ingredients. So
and we're going to make some chorizo this time too.
What are we making?
Chorizo.
Alright, we're going to mix up some chorizo too. Okay, tell me what you got there, Bob.
There's 8 ghost peppers in here with some pork fat that I ground up. And this stuff is flaming hot. And we're going to mix it in with some of this stuff. And hopefully it ain't too hot. So we'll find out in a couple days.
Alright, what do we got going here, Bob?
A bloody mess.
We got a bloody mess venison. We're going to start cutting it up and prep it for the mix. Is there any different meats or just all pork fat?
It's pretty much 18 pounds of pork butt with the fat cap. And a little extra fat added in with it. This is more of the leaner stuff. This is more of the fatter stuff. But I got to try and mix it all before I grind it with the spice. And it's just easier. It won't fit in one pan. So, alright, starting with the chorizo. I'm going to dump half the spice in one pan, half in the other, and then mix it up, and then we'll grind it with the spices on it, so it just makes it easier to mix once it's ground. And that's a lot of spice. These are really good. And the best way to mix it, by hand. My hands are going to turn red.
So this is the chorizo mix, correct?
Yeah, that's pretty much paprika and garlic and salt. But they are so good. We'll have to try a piece before we stuff it, see what it tastes like. It's like we always do.
Okay, we just got done grinding the chorizo mix. New grinder, or Bob's got a new grinder, so it's got about 20 pounds on it. Mileage 40 pounds ground. So this is the ground chorizo mix, and we're gonna move forward and get this in the fridge or the freezer and mix up some other meat.
Landjäger.
Some Landjäger mix. So we'll see you soon. Alright, what are we setting up for here? We're going to do the Landjäger mix.
Landjäger mix.
We got some nice cold meat this time to grind. It's going to be a little more chilled than the chorizo mix.
Okay.
Due to the fact that we had to cut up and things go in stages. So right now we're going to do Landjäger grind. So what's our mix here, Bob?
2 parts venison, 1 part pork fat.
Excellent.
And with it's got pork on it too. So.
Cool.
A whole bunch of spice.
And all kinds of spice. There she blows right
Don't
there.
ask me what's in it. It's a secret recipe from Gunpowder. They're award-winning spices.
So we're gonna have some award-winning Landjägers in it.
Just like last year.
Oh yeah, we can get some more Landjäger curtains hung up here eventually. Alright, we're gonna dump it. We got it spiced up. Now we're gonna go to the grind. Alright, we're gearing up for the Landjäger mix, and we do have we're gonna do a double mix. Is that correct, Bob? Because we have the
Ghost pepper, the hot peppers.
We're gonna put some ghost pepper mix in on the second grind, correct?
After we grind it the first time, we're gonna add some of that, and then mix it up real good, and then stuff it.
All right. So I'm just videoing this now because once we or Bob himself handles the ghost pepper mix, we gotta be cautious of
burning everything you touch.
Burning everything we touch.
Means your eyes and bathroom and everywhere else you want to touch.
So we're gonna do the mix and hopefully we'll come back with no burning. We just got done grinding the Landjäger mix. What a difference, huh, Bob? As far as the meat being cold.
Almost frozen.
Almost frozen. Quite a difference in texture and the grind itself, right?
Yeah, it grinds a lot easier when it's almost frozen.
So we only noticed this because the chorizo mix we had got done cutting up, and we cut up the venison first, so that was in the chill or the freezer.
Yeah, and we didn't have enough room to put it all in his little freezer, so
hang on.
Set it outside. It was about 13 degrees outside, so I mean it's cold, but it wasn't frozen.
Yeah. But quite a difference. So make sure your meat's well chilled. Grinds much better.
Yes.
All right. What do we got going here, Bob?
We're gonna add some of the ghost pepper, and hopefully not too much.
So is this like a concentrate then? What do you got going here?
8 giant ghost peppers in here. And if you touch that and just put a little tiny drop on your tongue, you can handle it.
Alright, so we're spicing up the Landjägers.
Just trying to figure out how much we're going to put in it.
Right, and this is
trial and error.
Trial and error. It's our second Landjäger mix. Last year's went pretty well. We thought we'd spice it up just a touch more.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's go.
So
probably 4. This has got the seeds in it too, so
we got seeds and membrane. Now, a word of warning. Bob's not wearing gloves, but the mixture he's putting in there with the 8 large ghost peppers is highly toxic in a way.
You don't want to touch anything without cleaning your hands really good. Best thing to clean it with is 190 proof vodka.
190 proof vodka.
Alcohol cuts the oil.
So
we have cheap vodka, that might work.
We have cheap vodka, and now if I get it in my hands, if I drink the vodka, would that protect me? No. All right. So we got that clear. So Bob's going in. Unprotected. Now this is the Landjäger mix. There's good color in that. I like it. Is it still chilled?
Oh yeah.
A bit?
Yeah, my hands ain't gonna take too much of this.
So I'm gonna mix this up, and after this we're gonna grind again. Or are we going to grind and case?
We'll grind it as we case it.
Alright, so this is the mix. We've already ground it once. And then we're going to run it through as we case it.
Yeah, we ran it through the coarse grind, which is, I think, 1/4 inch. And when we do it again and stuff it, we're going to put it through the, I think it's 1/8 inch, the small one.
Okay.
So we got a finer grind for the Landjägers.
So, alright, doing our double grind here. Now we're going to start casing, correct, Bob?
Yep.
Alright, so let's start feeding and pardon the noise. Okay, through the magic of editing, I've made torpedoes, so to say.
Clods.
Little clods or torpedoes that dump into the grinder. Hopefully it'll help on the feed rate, I should say, so we'll find out. Okay, we just cased one ring. We got that one right there. We were doing about an 1/8 inch.
Oh, it was smaller than that. Chrysler was like 16.
Frickin' 16th. Found it was pretty tough.
A little too much.
Noticed our error, and we're adjusting the grinder right now. So he's
gonna get them flat.
There's one of the beauties. We have layers.
And more. Oh, there's another one under there somewhere.
Move that one. There we go. So we're pressing them at each one of these stacks. Oh, there you go.
Alright, that's too heavy.
Come on, there's one more layer. And then there's the last one. Alright, so we got done with the grind on Landjägers, and we're going to move to chorizo, correct?
Chorizo.
Okay, we're going to chorizo. We're going to need some wine and a mix. How are we going to go about this, Bob?
Well, we're going to put... Where'd it go? Where's the hot pepper? Oh, it's back there. We're going to put what's left of the ghost pepper in with the 18 pounds of chorizo. And we're going to put probably a cup and a half of red wine in. Get it all mixed up, hopefully. Start stuffing it.
Alright. And then the end result is?
We pig out.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. We just added the wine in. Just
About a cup and a half.
Cup and a half of wine. And now he's putting the remainder of the concentrated.
It's probably 1/3 of a cup of hot ghost peppers.
We got some hot ghost pepper.
But it's 18 pounds, so it should mix in.
So we're dealing with 18 pounds, so that should be pretty good.
Now I got to figure out how to mix it.
Now Bob's got to figure out how to mix it.
It's almost frozen.
Good luck.
It's almost frozen.
Pretty cold, you know, flip and mix.
There you go. Flip it out on the counter and do it.
So we're going to be doing chorizo next, and
whoa, this is going to take 2 of us.
Alright, I gotta go, man. I gotta make some stuff. Alright, so we got our wine mix and chorizo mix set. Good times going on. We're gonna go ahead and case this up.
Hopefully we got enough casings.
And we're pushing the casing, amount. So we'll find out when we're done. Okay, here we are, day 2. We cold smoked the Landjägers. Got some oak, so we'll be smoking with some oak. We're at about 150 right now. I'm going to try and keep it constant 150. And I'm going to smoke them for about 3 hours. Okay, got them in. Check them about 1.5 hours. So I'm going to rotate them and another 1.5 hours. So let it chug away and come back and check it a little later. Hi guys. Been about 1.5 hours. I had a scary moment there. I walked away for a little bit, and it came out and heat had peaked out. It was pretty high. I quickly adjusted settings and got the heat back down. Word of warning, keep an eye on your temp. It easily can get out of hand in a matter of moments if you're not careful. But I caught it, and let's take a look here. So there they are after an hour and a half. I'm gonna roll them over and keep them smoking for another hour and a half. And again, I'm using oak. So let's get them rolled over here. Okay, right around 3 hour mark here. So let's see what we got. There's Landjägers. I'm gonna pull them. We gotta do a cold rinse on them, and then I get them hung up. I'm gonna bring out the chorizo and get some smoke on those. Yum yum. Okay, I got the chorizos on. I handle them. I gotta be aware that these are rather spicy. We got quite a few ghost peppers in these. I'm trying to refrain not to touch too many body parts here. So let's take a look. Here's the chorizo. We'll smoke those for a little bit and come back and see what they look like here. Alright, got the chorizo on. See, it's smoking like a mother trucker here, which is good. So we'll do this probably about 3 hours. Hopefully, let's keep in mind Bob's got some out at his house. He's got a smoke house other than the double barrel setup. So that'll be in the video, and we'll see how his turns out. I'm going to go in and just got done rinsing off the Landjägers. We're going to get them up, hanging, and I'm going to have a beer now. Okay, so about a 2 hour hard smoke. Let's first look. The chorizo. I think I'm just going to do a 2 hour smoke on it. Let's have a look. So it looks pretty good. I'm going to pull it, rinse it, clean it, and hang it. Okay, I pulled the chorizo. I'm not going to rinse it at this point. Some of the casings broke. I'm not too impressed with those casings that we used on the chorizo. Sorry about the backlight, but we got about 35 Landjägers. Bob should have some also. Here's the those are hanging. Chorizo. Looks pretty good. I can't wait to try it. This is now, the 13th day on the chorizo. Landjägers are done. They're ready to roll. Thought I'd throw them out there. I got some in the freezer. Thought I'd give you a look at those. I did a heat smoke. Bob did a cold smoke. I had some heat on mine, about 150. And these chorizos, I must say, are taking some time to get done. They're really damn close.
Okay, it's Sunday, day after we did the Landjägers and the chorizo. Just getting the smokehouse set up. I got about 18 pounds of aged Swiss in there, about 4 pounds of pepper jack, and all the sausages in the back. The Landjägers, they're all hanging down in there somewhere. So we're gonna get the smoker going here, and after so much time, it'll be done. Be back later. Alright, a couple hours into it, starting to get a little color on the cheese. Sausages seem to be doing good. Got a heavy smoke going now. Got, well, maybe another 3-4 hours to go. I'll get back to you. Well, it's been 7 days since I got done with the chorizo and the Landjägers. Got them hanging in the closet here trying to dry them out. Not too bad. The chorizo's got a little ways to go. It's still a little soft. The Landjägers are close. I got one monster one here. But they're getting dry. I had one last night for the first time. And it's got a kick to it. It still ain't dry enough, but I mean, they're doing good. Probably another week for the chorizo. Probably 2-3 more days for the Landjägers, and I'll be able to split some of them out. Ended up smoking them for, I think, 18 hours. Cold smoke. With no heat, so they're going. They're doing good, so. The cheese, hang on a second, I'll show you the cheese. The cheese turned out pretty good. Smoked the cheese, cold smoked it for, God, I think 6 hours. The pepper jack here is nice. It's got a nice color on it. And it's good. The aged Swiss here, I don't know how old it was. I got a whole wheel of it. Might have got a little too much smoke on it for being that strong. The Swiss is stronger than hell. But it's good. I made a grilled cheese out of it last night. It is really good. And I got 20 pounds of the Swiss and I think 4 or 5 pounds of the pepper jack. So it'll go in the freezer, hand to friends, and another 6 months I'll get some more. Thanks for watching. Bye.